Yo.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Oni Francis.
And this is another edition of Welcome to My Hood Film. Oni, man, Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year, man.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, since like November, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I work in the industry now. Not trying to brag. I'm not doing no porn, but
Yeah, I was like,
they're
wait,
not
what?
capping about the shit they make people get.
Oh.
The crap I got to get for agents. Somebody wanted like a Harry Potter DVD.
Oh, okay.
Weird.
I was about to say, so you want to tell us
No,
right
it's
now?
fine. Just busy.
Oh, well, we could forget about the movie. We could just...
No.
Oh, okay.
It's movie related, but it's like,
okay.
You get Hollywood is busy.
Like, it's about to be the new Wesley Pipes?
No. Yeah. He's not a producer. You couldn't give me Suge Knight or somebody like...
Because you said the industry, and he was like, no, it's not porn.
No, the
So I was
movie,
like,
our
oh.
industry, dumbass. It's not the porn industry.
Sorry, the way you started.
Okay. No, I don't. I'm gonna listen to that again. I feel like I didn't start away.
No, I mean like, nah, it's cool. No, anyway, no, it's good, man. Good to see you again, man. We starting our first episode of the new year, folks. We here on YouTube. We here on Spotify, Anchor FM, and all that. Welcome to My Hood Films. This is what we do. We got a doozy for y'all today.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
That's right. We got a doozy for y'all today, and it is fresh from the year 2000.
2000.
So basically, just to give y'all a synopsis of what we do, if y'all new to this, basically we interview a person that we got right here. We're going to introduce him in a moment. We show them a hood film if they've never seen one before in their life or seen little to none in their life. And we get their take on it. So we might as well just jump right into it. That's how we do. We just wanted to have a friendly reminder of seeing each other because it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So go ahead, state your name, gangster.
All right, it's Anthony Corbalis.
Anthony Corbalis.
Right.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you too, man.
Happy New Year, yeah.
Yes, sir.
They
Yes,
call
sir.
you Corbalis. I don't know why.
It's phonetically like that.
Okay, all right. That
Corbalis.
makes sense. All right.
I don't really care.
All right. Yeah, I get it. I'm like,
I respond to whatever.
I feel like I never heard anybody say that right.
The right way. Yeah, nobody ever. It's true.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be the guy. Oh, we
You
gotta
weren't going to be the guy to correct your own
No,
name?
you know why? Because my first name I've been fighting people on my whole life. Because my name's Anthony. They want to call you Tony. I'm like, you don't call me fucking Tony. So I fight for
So you'll fight for that
Anthony,
one. All right, I respect
but not
that.
the last name.
I want to think to call you Tony, but Anthony, yeah.
My mother will hunt
Yeah,
you
me
down
either.
and beat your ass if you call me Tony.
That's
Wow.
That's fair. Okay.
That's fair.
Fuck the last name.
Yeah.
You don't care about that bloodline, but you better call me Anthony.
Ant
Yeah.
makes sense.
3 syllables.
Tony.
But you called me Ant in a text. I was like, oh, he gets it.
Yeah.
That's
Ant
the
makes more
only
sense.
abbreviation
Yeah.
that's acceptable.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
For me, yeah,
It is,
yeah.
I wouldn't even go to Tony.
Tony, I wouldn't even have
Yeah.
thought
Tony's like, that's
It's a
his own
different
thing.
dude.
Yeah,
Different dude.
altogether.
Right.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. That's fair. I
Yeah, you
respect
know,
that.
I'm not Italian. I mean,
That's why I figure you're going with it, but I was like, let me not.
no, but not that that's a problem.
Right. Not
right?
there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, but I'm just more like an English.
Okay. I got
Anthony.
you. No, we get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
There you go. So where you from?
Originally Greenwich, Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad lived in the city though, over Turtle Bay Tower.
Now I was making sense. I don't ever want to hear the word Tony in my general direction ever.
No, I
Don't ever.
I mean, I was like the screwball of the family. You know what I
Okay, that
mean?
makes
So like my family was very proper and all
Oh,
that.
okay.
But they're like, who's this kid? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I was like selling drugs in high school. You know,
Oh.
I had no books in my backpack. I had weed. You know, that was how I was doing it, to go to the West Coast to see some shows. And I had a big old beard as a junior in high school, hair.
Dang, you just
All that.
letting you run a rock up there in the suburbs, huh?
Yeah. They were like, my mom took off to Africa when I was
would have been
a
busted after the
sophomore.
first week.
True.
Like this skinny
Yeah.
kid, white kid.
That's-
Wouldn't have made
very
it.
true.
Wouldn't have made it. He said that's very true.
true.
That's
Like,
very true.
I'm not a criminal mastermind.
Yeah, I'm not a criminal mastermind. Yeah.
They were just incompetent. In the
Yeah.
That's all right.
I marvel at what I see on TV, but I'm not
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
And the ones out there, whoever you are, that are still getting away with it to this day, kudos to you, man. Kudos to you.
Mostly legal now. So
Yeah, mushroom
True.
game. Mushroom game.
mushroom. game.
I thought about it. I used to do that when I was young. That's,
You got it.
I quit
Damn,
that shit when I was 20.
You quit doing it, or you
Quit
quit
selling
Oh,
them.
quit selling. Oh, damn.
Yeah,
You in there early. Super Mario
But
Bros.
now's the
1.
time to do it because it's still
Yeah.
illegal, but the cops
It's getting
don't
less
care.
stigmatized, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you would have got caught. They would have thrown you away a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't realize that though.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That
didn't
shit
know
was
what
like-
was going on.
That shit was like that's like almost cocaine's marijuana in a way. Where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a little bit higher than marijuana. It's like you can bust you down out. No one cares anymore.
Yeah, mandatory minimum,
Yeah.
all that. I would
Yeah,
do
all that. Yeah.
11 years.
Give
or
it 2
something.
more years. They're not gonna care about cocaine. He was like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Y'all hate me. It's fine. Yeah,
Exactly.
we do.
So Greenwich, Connecticut, and you just told me you came back from a certain place.
South
man.
Africa.
Came back
yeah.
from South Africa.
Went to save my mom. She lives there. She had COVID.
Oh.
Bad news, man. She was in the hospital. I couldn't even they won't even let me in. And but then she got delirium, COVID delirium. So
Yeah,
she
she got
punched a
bad.
doctor.
Oh God.
She attacked a nurse with a toothbrush. I was like,
Huh.
my mom's fucking punk rock.
Yeah,
you know?
that's pretty jailhouse
But-
shit right there.
Yeah, yeah. But the second I took her out of the hospital, she
Okay.
was fine.
But she wasn't an act.
It was that?
Was in an act.
No, it was not.
All right.
I was like, but she was pretty wild. You know, it was scary for a minute. But then I've been looking out for her a lot. Writing a book. I'm working on a memoir right now.
Okay.
You know, I couldn't do any comedy during the pandemic at first. And then it was
nobody
like,
was really.
then I was just writing.
Well, you got something productive done. I
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
smoking. I mean,
Yeah.
I wrote a little bit, but not on memoir level. I think I
Yeah.
got one thing done.
I wrote 1,400 pages.
That's pretty good.
People don't even read anymore.
No, they don't.
I got to knock that down to like 200
You
pages.
better
or
get
something.
your ass on Twitter and figure it out. Tweet.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You better figure that shit out quick.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh,
No, that's
man.
wild. So you know, we brought you on here to watch a movie. We're gonna get to that in a moment. What have you seen any hood films before? We showed the one we showed about to we shown you?
I've seen a few. I mean, I've seen Boys in the Hood.
Okay.
Does that count?
That counts.
All right.
Yes, it does.
That's pretty good. What else did I see? I don't know if this count, but like Kentucky Fried Movie back in the day. That's an old one.
I'm about to Google that one.
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried Movie? That
Hollywood
has to be
Shuffle I saw, but that's like kind of a parody.
Oh,
Yeah, it's more like a shot at the industry kind of movie.
Yeah.
It's hood in its own right.
Right.
So I can let that go.
Mhm.
That's a pass.
I think I saw New Jack City.
There you go.
maybe.
Mm.
Was Ice-T in that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen a couple of Ice-T
You
movies.
got to do that.
There you go. Now one day. So I see the couple of Ice-T movies.
Okay. All right.
There you go. So you
That
got
makes sense.
you got a little under your belt, and now you got a new one. So
Yeah.
we just showed you, for those of y'all just tune in, we just showed Anthony Hot Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Hot
right.
Boys came out in the year 2000.
Woo.
Starred Silk the Shocker,
Yup.
Snoop Dogg,
Yup.
and a very, very brief cameo appearance by the legendary Master P.
I mean, it was a little bit more than cameo, but he shouldn't have been on the top billing.
True.
He's above Anthony. What's his name? I wrote Anthony Johnson, R.I.P.
Right.
Anthony Johnson is like a secondary character.
Yeah.
This man, Master P, had like 5 minutes of screen time total. Like, oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
He is a writer director.
He's the writer director. You know,
So,
he could implement himself anytime he wants.
I just don't.
Well, there's that.
Just don't.
You're not wrong.
No.
There's that. It also starred Gary Busey,
Yes.
Yeah,
who in the
I saw
90s
This
was a
man
bigger deal.
Saving this movie.
Of course
for
he
me.
was. He was the way
He
the-
wasn't that much better. I'm
Right.
telling you.
It's just by default, I guess.
Yeah, but yeah, okay.
He started out strong, but then
He
Yeah,
stopped
yeah.
caring. He's like, I'm
He stopped caring. The check was already cleared.
Yeah.
he was
Listen.
he got the call. Is it the
Honestly,
deposit? All right.
he gave a lot more than he needed to.
Yeah.
Because he didn't need to be in this shit at all.
That's probably how they sold it to him to bring that Oscar
I
A
think
game, and then he left out like.
I think maybe it was like, hey, your mortgage is due.
yeah. They
The
called
agent
him.
was like, nobody wants you right
Yeah.
now, bro.
He's-
You know who Master P is? I don't.
No, I don't. I don't.
I need to know how he got in this movie, man. He's always a random, like, famous
They
white guy who's like, actually, like, you've been in the craft for 30 years. How do you even come into the stratosphere of a Master P? How would that even happen?
probably at that age, they probably just figured like
didn't.
maybe I could try to appeal to
fascinating.
today's youth.
I don't think he cared about it. I didn't get that energy at all.
Maybe I don't know. Well, you remember in one scene he said guns are replaceable. Your life isn't.
Yeah.
Let's try to appeal. You try to talk to the youth.
I like when a random white girl with big titties came in for no reason.
yeah.
They had nothing to do with the plot. You just want to objectify a woman real quick. All right, I
you know
guess.
how it is. You know how it is.
You could have shaved all 3 minutes. This could have been an hour 30.
In most hood films that don't have a positive message,
Right.
there's usually a scene where either for some random reason, there is just a bunch of nudity, mostly on the female side. I don't know why, but there's either that or B, they're in a strip club where you're like, okay, I get why you did it,
Right.
but we didn't need this scene.
Right.
Like they just are in the strip club for like 10 minutes too long.
Right.
Like,
It's a lot of too long in this
It's
movie.
a lot of too long. So that's we learn a lot more the more we do these shows. So that was said. I've come to the realization. I was like,
we're just in critical brain mode.
Yeah,
we already seen this shit 5 times when it first came out because BET played it all the goddamn time.
That's true.
All the goddamn time.
Yeah, the opening of State Property, it was in a strip club.
Yeah.
I think it's a ratings thing. It's like if you can only drop so many F-bombs and then have titties too, like, you know what I'm saying? So if people are going to get killed, you got to like pick and choose. So you can't have a lot of titty, I think, in a movie like this.
Maybe.
Just put a cap on that.
It's probably
2 titties, that's it.
It was probably a balance, you're right.
Yeah. You can't have it all.
Yeah, Master P actually was the only writer in this whole
I can tell.
movie.
I can tell.
Yeah, I just looked this up. It says writer one.
What was the budget on that movie? That was an expensive.
That's our favorite. That's our favorite thing to look up.
Yeah.
So
that cost a shit ton of money.
It was like 2 car chases. All like this much. Where the money?
The first 10 minutes of the movie was a car chase.
It's so long.
So
it's shot pretty well.
Weirdly, on IMDb, they don't have a budget detail.
You might have to go to Wikipedia, my friend.
Yeah. Or
Wikipedia.
What I like to believe,
what?
I don't think it was used with Hollywood money.
No, he came out of pocket for that.
Yeah, who
what?
funded
That wasn't released by New Line. What are you talking about? Yeah. It said no limit movies. In the very beginning.
It did.
You didn't say distributed by Warner Brothers, none of that.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Master P. Yeah, I know you already go through it as it is. So while I'm looking that up, could you, in your own words, just tell me what you thought the movie was about?
I got no fucking idea. I'm just like,
us.
This kid cool.
Okay, yeah.
He's a rapper.
Oh, yeah?
He's got a hot girlfriend with an uptight mother.
Right.
He wants to take her to Vegas for his birthday. She's like, hell no. Next thing you know, she's walking home because he didn't walk her home. Big mistake. Next thing you know, there's some like transaction gone awry and she's trying to help somebody and then she gets framed because she's running away. So that's what the movie's about. Like, oh, she's been arrested, but there's dirty cops, all this crap. But then it's like, just when you thought that's what the movie was about, all that shit gets resolved and now all of a sudden, but then she dies and then Cool is a gangster all of a sudden. He takes over the whole territory and it becomes a different movie for I don't know what reason.
Third act is a completely different movie.
Yeah, completely. But the first 2 acts were good. I mean, I love that first scene. He comes rolling through, breaking through that window and rolling down onto the street, getting into a car, 10-minute car chat. You can't beat that for an opening to a movie.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Soundtrack, great.
Yep.
All of that.
They usually are because these are rappers. This is their first job.
When they do the movie, they usually put in the work on the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Can't say the same for the movie. But
I mean, there's 2 different disciplines.
2 different.
So it's like you got the movie on lock. That's not gonna translate to film, bro. It doesn't mean anything at all. Anything, it might be hurting you.
So this is actually a first. I could not find the budget to save my life.
You ain't want to know.
Yeah, that means
nobody knows.
That means they didn't want us to know
Except
this.
the car, like I said, the cars in that movie were from the 80s.
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was from early 90s.
Yeah.
Because it was from 2000. The movie was from 2000, but I'm seeing that's my first car there. That was my 80.
He was telling me that.
1980 Plymouth Horizon sitting there.
That's a good point, man. Them cars should have definitely been updated. Maybe you save money on the budget by like.
He was driving Knight Rider's car and shit.
Because
Like
they don't say budget, revenue, nothing.
Damn, you can't find out how much it made. This ain't a theatrical release.
One website just says
it's all hidden because you know where that money came from.
Yup,
Nobody wants to
see.
say.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, I know where that money went.
This movie is it's a money laundering scheme movie. This is what this is. That's why you didn't care about the writing.
Yeah, this website. I'm not gonna say website's name, but it says with a white character named Master, you could tell there wasn't a lot of budget put into this. So there we go. A white character named Master. That's
Was there one? Was that the corrupt cop?
Master Keaton.
Is his first name Master for real?
I swear to you, that's what it says. Right? I swear I'm not making this shit up.
What?
That was the guy. Yeah, see, even IMDb, it says it everywhere. Master Keaton. That's his name, bro. His first name was government. First name was Master.
Oh boy.
So there was a movie by Master P starring the character named Master Keaton. Oh man, welcome to my hood films, Anthony.
Yeah,
welcome to my hood films. That's okay. I think that was one of the greatest plot summaries ever because that's almost every hood film we've ever seen. Where it's like, can you tell me what happened? I cannot. So that was beautiful.
And then they eventually dig it out. Like, you know what happened.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense.
It's always about trying to get out the hood, which is fine. It's just like they just have a way of doing it where you're like, I mean, there was other ways you could have did it. But their way is is a get rich quick schemes.
Yeah.
Which usually result in, murder.
It didn't even wasn't even that quick though. It
took 2 hours.
It took like a full hour to get to him actually making money.
What was Snoop Dogg's impact in this movie to you guys?
Zero.
Zero?
I guess he figured out Anthony Johnson was betraying him. That's about it, really. He was barely in the movie.
He took out Pee-wee. That was important. That was like he killed Fredo.
He did.
That's what he did.
It
was beautiful. Someone had to do it.
Hot Boys disappear for a good chunk of the movie. Then they come back and they just start wilding out for like 10 minutes straight of just them murdering. Like, how's nobody stopping these guys?
Nobody's stopping these guys, like, at all.
They sent them car bombs. Like, who taught you how to do that? What's going on here?
What's crazy is that this is when Snoop Dogg signed to No Limit.
I remember. That's why he's in the movie.
Yeah, this is like one of the biggest music acquisitions in history. Because,
you don't know, it was wild.
Yeah.
That happened. Everybody was like,
nobody saw it coming. Yeah, until he left, everybody was like, wow, he left? He's here? Like, he basically moved, in a sense, from California to Louisiana because Master P and him's from New Orleans. Mm-hmm. So you're like, whoa. So this was one of the biggest acquisitions. And they were like, yeah, we'll throw you in a movie. And he probably looked back and was like, yeah, that's why I left.
He wasn't there that long, like 3 years.
No, probably like a few years. Like I think he gave him like 1 or 2 albums.
I feel like it had to been at least 2.
One of them was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I think they played some of that on this.
Yeah, one of them was really good.
He said one of them was good. I can't speak on
the other one. But there was one that was really... There was one, if I'm right, where I think it showed like a picture of like a dog behind balls. Like the dog pictures.
Oh, yeah, I seen that one.
And then there was another one where it looked like every Master P album cover you ever seen. Where it's like big ass font. And he's just sitting in front of the font in like 3D.
Yeah.
It was like that. I'll find a picture for you, bro.
I think I know. I remember. It's coming back to me.
Yeah. No Limit albums always had like the greatest fonts of all time.
These big bling fonts.
Big bling fonts.
Like the jewel cases actually.
Yeah, you just had to sit there and be like, yo, what's going on right now?
What am I reading?
Wow. The first thing I get is the Snoop Dogg one, see?
Oh, yeah.
So that's what it looked like. It was just blinged out and you were just like, yo, what's going on? But everything was just like just straight 3D.
Got your attention, man.
Yeah, it did. I'll give him that.
Got your attention.
Other fun facts about the film for rap purposes. This film, we didn't know. There was a low-key like beef between the name Hot Boys because there was these guys in this movie. And then there was the rap group that had Lil Wayne, Birdman, Turk, and BG. Remember that group?
Yeah.
So there was 2 groups called the Hot Boys, both from the same
city.
And they were battling for supremacy. And then these dudes made a movie. And everybody was like, damn, they made a movie? So maybe they're the Hot Boys. Then the movie tanked. And then the other Hot Boys made a movie. And then that movie tanked. So it was more of a...
We did that one too.
Yeah, we did that one. It was called Baller Blocking. So it ended up being a stalemate.
Nobody cared.
Nobody cared anymore, yeah. Lil Wayne went on to bigger and better things. Birdman went on to bigger and better things. Like everybody moved on. Yeah, Master P moved on. Everybody moved on.
moved on.
Right. Everybody moved on from this
mystical,
point.
he fucked up.
Yeah. Can't all be winners. Yeah. But anyway, so...
Mostly winners.
You saw what?
Mostly
winners. Yeah. 9 out of 10 ain't bad.
Nah, that ain't that at all.
So, was there like a favorite character for you? Was there a character that did it for you in this movie that you were like, I want to see what happens to this person?
I just like that orange suit. The gangster, I forget his name.
Saint
with that orange suit.
You
Just
love that
beautiful.
scene when he's just being chased for 5 minutes and he has to do a stunt. That's wild. That's some wild stunts in this.
And he does that little high wire at the end.
Yeah.
Act at the end. Oh,
No, Saint.
so I liked him. I like Saint.
You like Saint? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
What about
You
you?
know I love Tully, man. The corrupt white cop. Like how all the cops are corrupt, like against each other.
I just like it because Gary Busey.
It is, but he's just too funny. Man. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, that's why it's funny because Gary Busey is just
And he dies in the end too. Everyone's dead.
anyway, yeah. Well, I don't know him personally, but from what I've seen in life, that man is he's on edge.
Yeah, you get that in here too, where he's like,
without knocking him, he's on edge.
yeah, you definitely get that.
In this movie, he looked like he was on edge too. Right when I walked in to meet up with you guys, I was right at that part and that's where I laughed because he was like, yeah, "You can replace a gun, but you can't replace your life." And his eyes just like opened up, and Silk was like, "Man, shut up," and just left.
Now I like when he first has to talk to him, try to get in. He's like, "Yo, you don't want to fuck with Saint." He's like, "Oh, but I do." And he had like this Joker smile, like only emotion he shows in the entire movie.
Yeah,
It's hilarious. So, like, yup.
corrupt white cops they've evolved over time in our hood films, but
Yeah, they're less stupid about it. The cops
Yeah.
here are very blatant about their corruption.
Gary Busey could say he was a trailblazer.
Yeah.
He was a trailblazer for corrupt cops and hood movies.
I like the way he set him up. That's pretty smart. You
Yeah,
shot that,
see?
got your fingerprints. You do what I say. Like,
Yeah,
that's a big
That's how you
jump,
do
bro.
it. That's a big jump.
I'm helping
yeah.
his girlfriend to like, well, fuck you too. Like, what the hell is this?
And then he went back to being like a semi-decent
Yeah.
cop.
Like,
I want to help you. You're like,
you
no.
just don't like this other white cop. He's like, it can only be one of us on the force, bro. It can't be two of us.
Can't be two of us. You gotta make up your mind. Like,
One of us gotta go, and it ain't gonna be me. I mean, I did go eventually, but I got more screen time than you, so I went.
yeah, scary freaking. That's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
said.
gonna get
It,
more screen time.
I don't know what movie he did at the time for them to be like, let's get this guy.
Yeah.
But I guess in their mind it was like, yo, we got Gary Busey. They was like,
Yeah.
"Word?"
Silk the Shocker tweet us because I want to know why. My bad, my phone is. I did put this shit on silent.
It was a hood film, man. It can't be a hood film if somebody's not interrupting
nah,
us.
these phones is like,
Somebody's not
you'll
interrupting.
turn it on silent,
Yeah.
but like, nah, but you don't want to know what Instagram is saying. No, I don't. Silent means silent. Why you make me turn my phone all the way off?
Anyway, so yeah, I'm sure they was all saying that about Busey, but I'm sure Silk the Shocker and maybe a couple of other young guys was like, yo, who that white guy coming up here? I don't know, man.
Nah, they don't know what that is.
Yeah, they was like, I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Silk the Shocker acting was so bad.
Yeah.
Man. Like, you really gotta sit there and digest it. Like, this is some bad. And the way he shot that gun, I hated it so much.
How do you shoot it?
He
You
shot
gotta
it like
turn
this.
way. Or-
Not even this way.
Oh, he was pulling it?
Like, bro, he shot it like upside down from this. Like, he shot it like this.
So he wasn't even trying to get a kill shot. He was just
He was killing him. People were getting hit. Like, first of all, the rear core from that angle, no one even think to shoot a gun like that. It would be impossible. You wouldn't hit anything. You probably hit your own fucking baby
Right.
at that point because it's going everywhere. And it's below him. It's just bad, bro. Like, why is he shooting his gun like this? Is that supposed to be like a signature shot?
I assume so.
Like, it's fucking wanted. I'm gonna curve the bullet.
Yeah,
You're
he's
not,
curving
bro.
the bullet.
At least do this.
Yeah, he was like,
Not
nah.
supposed to do this either, but at least do that. At least it's like,
He wanted to revolutionize the kill shot.
he didn't. He didn't. And it took me out the movie every time I saw it. I was like, there's no way you would shoot like that. You deserve to be dead.
You deserve to die.
You deserve to be dead. You should have drowned in that water just for shooting. Like, everyone else is shooting normal. and still
Right.
getting
And then he's
murdered.
just like, ugh.
You're just allowed to shoot like a dumbass and not die. Not even get grades. And you know karate? Nah. Some
Wait,
plot armor for
how do you
that.
know karate?
Oh, yeah. You forgot a part.
This is back when everyone thought karate was big, like
Right.
it meant something.
There was multiple scenes of him doing karate in the dojo that looked like they were in Japan.
That guy couldn't do karate.
No. it
Did
was
you notice
bad.
that? You couldn't even kick his leg up.
Oh, so bad. It was bad too. I feel like either Master P is a better director, he's making Silk the Shocker look good, or this white dude just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing at all.
They can't hire a black belt.
Right? It's not in the budget. We can't afford that shit. No one takes it serious. So let's get this. Yellow, that's fine, bro. It's not. It's good enough. It's a belt. Is it higher than white? Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
good.
That's it. That's
it.
all you needed. No, I have a belt enough to defend myself.
Yeah, I have a
and
belt
then it was
enough
just like, that's it, you good.
to maybe not get washed in the street.
Yeah. And there's like, what happened? The streets came calling, and you know, I switched to a gun.
He was doing karate on people. This movie is so fucked up. She's all over the place.
So I guess they were trying to go for like, well, what was it? Like Superfly,
No.
Black Belt Jones.
No, they were taking it way too serious.
No, it's taking it way too serious.
They just need, they need to fill out screen time, bro. There's scenes in here like, let's make Sulta Shock know how to fight. I did like when he beat up those guards when he first met Sing. That was kind of funny.
I'm telling you, they're trying to revolutionize something, bro.
Karate chop that dude and throw it, slam his head to the desk. I'm like, you wouldn't have the strength to do that, but I'll allow it.
How many hood movies you see with somebody doing martial arts?
Yeah, we need more of that.
No, yeah, bro. It's not a lot. It's either somebody's doing a straight punch connect.
Or
nobody's
straight
kicking.
To gun violence.
Yeah, they go straight to the guns or the
ground,
knives. Yeah,
we got hands in the hood too, man.
Yeah, his hands.
I kick.
Hands was working.
Yeah,
his hands was working.
I kick people.
Yeah.
Guns are expensive.
It's expensive.
He ran them. Like when he stole all that guy's guns. Like, aren't those all registered? Why aren't y'all caught? How are y'all able to move to what part of the country did this take place in?
Let's assume New Orleans.
Are you sure? Because
No.
that beach house was
I'm not sure. That's why I said let's assume New Orleans. Whenever I see
beach house look very like, are there mountains in New Orleans? That's like LA to me.
Whenever I see a movie with a rapper and they don't tell you where they're at, I just assume we're at wherever the rapper's from.
That's why I assume.
Yeah.
But then they have a house that's clearly Los Angeles on top of a mountain with palm
Oh, that
trees.
was all Los Angeles.
Yeah. There was no way. I was like, no.
Plot twist. It was
And
all
then
LA.
JoJo's like in the middle of a lake. I'm like, wait a minute.
It was all
right.
LA.
That looks like
That's the one thing they want to tell you, bro. I mean,
it was just throwing me because I'm like, I don't know
Yeah.
what part of the country I'm supposed to be in.
Yeah, all those
Making
car
my head
chase
hurt.
scenes, that was LA.
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, you in America, you just don't know where.
Yeah, I'm in America.
You're in America. Because there ain't no way well, it could be a way they somewhere else, but
You have 3 different climates, man. You just can't say America. That's not good enough. You can't.
And a hood film is as good as it's going to
Louisiana
get.
and California, 2 completely different climates.
Yeah, that's right. It's as good as it's
They
going
don't
to
even
get,
have the same
brother.
seasons.
Hey, remember, Killer Season was all shot in Harlem, and he had the nerve to try to get us to believe he went to Baltimore and Atlanta. Remember?
Yeah, that was stupid too.
He was on the same block.
That was stupid.
He said, I'm in Baltimore. You like,
But
what?
Atlanta's closer to New York than fucking Louisiana.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. So is Baltimore.
Yeah.
But, you know,
You can kind of get a sword to get away with that.
he wanted you to suspend your
This
imagination.
man,
a little
Master
more,
P,
you know?
didn't even try, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
Have-
wait a minute.
Have you ever heard any of Master P's music before this?
He didn't know
No.
who Master P was, bro.
No.
Really?
He had
No
no
idea.
idea.
When did he come up?
Mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah,
What?
I think I stopped listening to hip hop in like 93 or something.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever get back on the wave now that there's like Kendrick and Drake and all that?
Kendrick's first album, I
Okay.
got into that. And I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
that's-
then everything started to sound like that. And I was like, well, now I'm sick of
Now I'm
rap.
sick.
I'm
That
done.
happens.
I'm
You
done
know?
with that shit.
It happens.
But no, I used to love it like when not a lot of white guys were listening to that shit. Like I saw Public Enemy back in the day in Seattle. Like I saw Run DMC at the Garden
okay.
in the 80s, in the late 80s.
That's
Oh,
fire.
yeah, I was like 4.
That's fire.
That's
That's fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. I saw Ice-T with Body Count on the first Lollapalooza tour.
Yeah, damn. You saw the first one. We were like I don't even know
I
what.
don't even know where we're at by then. Yeah.
So like when Wu-Tang came around, I was like already done
Oh,
with listening
no.
to hip hop.
Yeah.
But then later on, I heard him and I was like, okay, wait, I like.
You like these guys, yeah. He's like, these guys get a pass. No, I get it.
Makes sense.
Well, you would like some Master P music.
He was
Yeah.
liking some of the songs.
Oh, I know. I like
yeah.
the soundtrack. It was
Yeah.
good.
Okay, yeah. They were
And I like that era too.
Yeah, they
'cause
were
That was it sounded well, a lot of it sounded a little earlier than it was 2000, but they were playing stuff from like 1990.
Yeah.
They played a couple of
Yeah,
classics out there.
Because by then the 2000s hip hop didn't evolve just yet. It didn't become what it became till probably like 02, 03.
Because it was probably filmed in like 90.
Yeah, like 98,
Probably.
99.
Probably
Yeah,
filmed
yeah.
Before it actually
Probably like the end of the 90s. So
Yeah.
they were still Master P's music was very dope, but it had you like hype.
Yeah, it was more
'Cause
hype.
It was that hype music.
Yeah,
you know, down for my niggas and
Mhm.
make them say,
Yeah.
and how you do that there. Like all of them shits, like you hear them shits, you just be like, God damn, you just be ready
It's party
for
time.
whatever. Yeah, you either ready to party, you ready to fight. It's one or the other. And that's it's most country music as it is.
Yeah.
Ready to fight, or you ready to party, or you ready to smoke. They have a move for everything. Most hip hop does, but that style is definitely built for almost any occasion.
Yeah.
Almost any occasion. You ready to die, you ready to fight, you ready to have sex. Any occasion is like down south music. So if they implemented that in here with another good soundtrack, I could live with that.
Yeah, they did.
I could live with that. So you don't know Master P, so that means you definitely didn't know that the main character is also a rapper.
Nope.
Yeah. He's known as Silk the Shocker. To many, there is not a song that anyone can say. To many, there's not a song that anybody can say. When you think Silk the Shocker, there's not a song you could jump out and go, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna stop for a minute and go, he was like, if he was featured in something.
Yeah.
If he was in a hit, it was because he was a featured artist.
Yeah.
But
that song he did with Trina, was that his song or Trina's song?
I feel like that was Trina's song.
Yeah.
Only because we're making fun of him right now. Only because we're making fun of him right now. If we were saying nicer things, we'd be like, no, that was his song. And he deserves the credit, but no. It's not to knock him, but I did see a list that somebody put on Twitter one day, and it was like the 50 worst rappers of all time, and he took the top spot.
Damn.
Well, that's what you want.
Yeah. But here's the funny
Number
part.
one of the worst. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the worst. Not one of, he was the worst.
Yeah.
Crowned the worst rapper of all time.
But that's actually a good label to have.
Right.
For your brand.
Oh, for your brand.
I don't think it is.
Good. It is.
Oh boy.
I was crowned the worst rapper of all time.
Yeah. And better than being like number 50 on that list.
Yeah,
no, everyone's like, who's number one? And then, no, it's good. It's good marketing.
How many people voted on that anyway?
Because then he said you're gonna get clickbait for that. Because they're gonna look up like, damn, you was trash. And they're gonna look you up. Yeah. I gotta hear his music. He's right. Because then they're gonna stream your music. Yeah. And then when they, even though they might say it's trash, they streamed it. You get a little money. And then runner-up actually was Master P on that list. So, yeah. So it made it even funnier.
Runner-up.
That it went from like
that
the guy who
he just didn't like No Limit.
Yeah, he didn't like No Limit. Because I was like, number one
was
Silk the Shocker, and number two was the guy who signed you. Like, that would make no sense.
Crazy.
That's crazy. So anyway,
I mean, yeah. Silk the Shocker is like the worst rapper for someone who's on that level. Like, bro, you should be way better than what.
Yeah, definitely in that crew too.
Yeah,
definitely in that crew.
You were getting pushed hard, but for life of me, I really can't name one song, bro.
Every dope artist had like a sidekick.
Yeah.
Because I think Biggie had like
I can name a Memphis Bleak song.
Yeah, Memphis Bleak.
Song.
What was the other guy?
Right
yeah, Jay-Z right here, man, Memphis Bleak. Yeah. Birdman, technically Lil Wayne. You know Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Wayne helped get Drake on.
Yeah.
And then Biggie technically, I guess you could say maybe Lil C's. Lil C's was rolling around with them.
Yeah.
Even Lil C's got one or two songs you're like, I know this.
Yeah.
Silk, I can't name one that he specifically made. And we didn't make this episode to knock Silk the Shocker.
Not at all.
I don't want y'all thinking that this is the Silk the Shocker hate episode.
Not at all.
This movie is so pointless that for once we're actually sitting here like, how are we gonna fill time? This is how we gonna fill time. We're not.
That's what they asked themselves in this movie.
Yeah.
That's why Master P had a whole plot line that went nowhere. This man had the third act of this movie, Master P has a brother that's not mentioned at all. Supposedly, I don't even know who said kill him. Maybe saying kill him. They needed to rush because they needed the cops to raid at the end, so they have a 3-man gang shootout between Ku Gang, the police, SWAT police, and fucking Saints crew. That's why he wrote it like that.
My boy Master Keaton.
Yeah, Master Keaton. But it's like, okay, why not just go back? Okay, it's what you could have did.
Okay.
Take out that titty scene, because you ain't need that. And put Master P's brother in their place.
So we can know why.
It make fucking sense. And not have you seen it, because at first they set up like Anthony Johnson was going to be the traitor. But then they pulled a fast one and Master P's won't talk to the cops. So I got tricked that there was a good writer involved. So that's why I'm a little tight. Like, oh shit. You pulled the 180 on me. You pulled the red herring. It wasn't actually him. You know, Anthony Johnson too. I just need to wrap up. I didn't need a new storyline. So I need the cops to get involved. So congratulations. Like, fuck you, bro. Just do a rewrite.
Rewrite it. You got time.
Just rewrite it, bro.
You got the money.
So much time.
You got so much time. Know what's gonna happen.
That shit blew my mind, bro. Like,
it was before Y2K. They probably, hood dudes probably shook. Like, hey man, they talking about Y2K about to be the end of the world, dog.
They didn't mention anything about a K or a 2 or a Y. They weren't thinking about that at all.
Freaked me out though.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's probably like, we gotta make this movie now before it's too late. The camera's gonna shut off. We can't make no more movies after that.
There was so many points. They could have cut both car chase scenes by 3 minutes. It had a whole different blood or subplot.
Nah, the car chase scene in the hood movie gotta be,
It was fire, but it was so long.
Gotta be stretched out for no reason, bro.
6 minutes. In the beginning, though?
These dudes gotta go like fucking 50 miles for no reason,
The plot didn't start till like 22 minutes in.
That's what I'm saying.
That was over the first act.
They used to make a hood chase scene where they go like 3 boroughs deep.
Was the best part.
It was.
You said what?
Like, all right, it was fire.
The beginning?
Beginning, yeah.
It was a good car chase,
all
man.
downhill from it.
It really was.
And then it went to the barbecue. And it was like, okay, I'm waiting for some good comedy here, but there wasn't any.
I should have warned you. Nah, it's not a comedy, bro.
It's not a comedy. Is it a game?
Yeah.
It's my life.
Well, actually, he did. Pee-wee was like, yo, he's stuttering. He's like, what up,
I don't know why
they did try to bust the jokes at that, but it just
but you're making fun of a guy with a stutter.
Yeah, right?
That's never.
You can't do that.
Well, remember, I had the hookup. One of the bad guys was, he was mentally retarded.
Yeah, but he's not even mentally retarded. He's not.
I know this one. He's not. He's a stuttering guy.
He just has a stutter.
But I just noticed that his movies are kind of.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's never been. But they just make Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson like, okay, I need you to not even do that, but I need you also stutter. Like, just why are you making him do that? Why?
Yeah, he was a bad stutterer.
Yeah,
you got to get your stutter game.
Yeah,
better than that.
You got to train for that.
How much you get paid for that movie? He couldn't do a stutter, right?
No,
not enough for a good stutter.
No,
he probably saw that check and was like, and that was it.
Just let him talk. He already talks like he's almost stuttering normally.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
does talk pretty fast.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Don't get your blood pressure up, man. This thing ain't had no sense from the beginning, man.
I know. No, it did. That's the frustrating part. Because it started all kind of normal. But they killed that girl for no reason. You didn't have to make her pregnant, too. Come on. What the fuck was that about?
Just hire a screenwriter, okay? You're going to spend like $100 million on
I feel so sorry for that
pyrotechnics.
girl. They completely forget about her for the third act until the very end. Like, so wait a minute. She was on her way to college. Can't go to college. I'm surprised they ain't show her get raped by the other inmates in jail. Well, she got stomped out and beaten to death by that racist cop whose car flipped over in the hearse chase scene, which a hearse was not going to catch that van. But whatever.
They didn't even show her having sex. They were like kissing, and then they cut to afterwards.
They had, hey man, you want a car scene? You want sex, bro? You can't have both. They only have 48 minutes. You gotta pick one. You want more cars? You can't have both.
Quick question, man. Are you aware? Have you ever heard the phrase "whose man's is this"?
No.
Oh, okay. So a phrase like that usually means like if there's a person in an area that's just doing too much. Like if me and Uni's at the club and, I turn around and I'm trying to talk to this girl and the girl keeps saying no, but I'm just still talking. And then the girl yells out like, yo, whose man's is this? Like he's not taking a hint. It's Uni's job to come as a friend and be like, yo, bro, you're doing too much, man. Come on, bring it back. Long story short, that's why the question is asked in the hood. It's to somebody to identify that their friend is just not acting right and they need to come check their friend.
It's almost a warning.
Am I allowed to use that?
I'll use that.
I'll start using that
like
next
warning,
week.
like,
it's a warning.
Somebody come get him because he's going to be getting.
Yeah. So whose man's is this is a universal hood term now.
Come tell him, take him to the hospital when we're done with him. One of those two things is going to happen.
Right.
So.
Yeah, so it's either whose man's is this or come get your boy or who invited her for the ladies.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
A practical thing that you need to use in situations that I wouldn't have a term expression for.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously in a professional setting, we can't be like, whose man's is this? They're gonna be like, what?
You know how long it would take someone to explain it that couldn't just say that?
I feel like you're smart enough. You can get the context.
Yeah.
You're going to be like, that guy's fucking up. Someone's not happy with him.
Exactly. So is there a character that if you had to look at in this movie that you could say that to, who would it be?
that I could say what to.
Like, whose man's is this?
Who?
You could look and go, yo, whose man's is this?
To the entire cast. Who wouldn't you say that to? Okay, Lashauna's dad.
Okay,
maybe.
hilarious.
Except he had a dirty shirt.
Hilarious.
He was cooking.
Oh, you were good with the entire cast.
Yeah,
That worked for
yeah,
us.
fair.
Yeah. We was
right.
not gonna tell you to change that answer, but both
Any
answers are fine.
correct,
Any
honestly.
answer is correct. Yes.
There's no
Yes.
wrong answer.
In
there.
most hood films, almost that answer is.
This is one of the
right.
few times you could be like, all right, we gotta do an opposite.
Right.
Who's like, all right, you shouldn't be here.
Like like a character was
What
like,
are you
why are
doing
you
here?
here?
Yeah,
like,
that's
there's
how
that.
it's
Yeah,
implemented.
like, what are you
why
doing
you
here?
You're
Yeah.
better than this.
Yeah, that's the for the bag moments right there.
Yup.
Like, how much did they pay you to kind of like just stand here?
Oh, I was talking about plot wise.
Oh, you mean plot wise? Oh,
That too.
okay. Yeah, both of those.
Yeah, you can use
I get what you're
either
saying. Yeah, the whole cast works for me.
Yeah.
The whole cast. Yeah, even Snoop, man. I'm a Snoop fan for life, but yeah, he didn't need to be in this movie. He was already doing fine.
I mean, yeah, but
I liked him in the movie though.
yeah,
That's true.
he wasn't
I
in it enough to piss anybody off, and everything he was saying was just normal.
Acting was good.
Yeah.
I like him too because I saw him on Houston one night and he was like, he checked me out. He looked me up and down.
Y'all about the same height, probably.
More or less, yeah.
And he approved. He
Yeah.
approved. I was like, but you know how I
He
think
doesn't
it's
look down on somebody.
it was like an LA thing. I remember going to Melrose out in LA.
Yeah, I've been.
This is a long time ago though, and everyone just looks you up and down. And I'm like, you don't look at people like that in New York. You're gonna get hit if you do. You can't just like check everybody out like that. But that's what they all did. It was normal. So I think he had that LA thing going on Houston Street, and I was like, okay, all right,
You can get away with that in the house, then.
yeah.
I feel you can. It's a little bit gnarly down there. You wilding out? Look, come on.
That makes sense. Yeah, I can see
Wilding
that.
out.
I can see that.
Ever since the pandemic, it was like, all right, we back to
Back to the
late '90s New York again.
That's right.
Yeah, it's getting fucked up around here.
Yeah,
now.
it's a fresh reboot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got a gritty reboot, bro. We got a Casino Royale.
There you go.
God damn.
There you go.
Or Batman Begins, all that shit.
I could live with the all the cast because for me it's the beautiful thing about hood films.
I mean, Anthony Johnson's by far the worst one.
Yeah, but that was as comics. I think we now understand their place in these movies.
Yeah,
As bad as it may sound,
I know. They didn't have to do him like
they did it.
Really,
They never do.
And he was a traitor, and he kind
But
of went out like a bitch.
It's just like we need you for comedic relief, but
like
if
they
you
didn't
wanna,
even give him a good reason to be broke.
No,
Like give him a drug habit or something.
nah,
They did. They sort of did. He
Yeah,
went
a
in
little
for
bit
the.
of dope,
He went
but
in on the.
But where's your money going? The dope is for free.
Yeah, I had a problem with people not doing enough drugs in this movie. Nobody was doing shit.
Nobody's doing it up.
They were about their business. I like that.
Pee-wee
though.
did one little bump. That was it.
No, I like that.
All
They about
business.
their
That's cool.
business.
No, I respect
I like
that
that. That's the one thing I do.
That's a
like.
change.
Yeah.
That is a change. Usually it's more
They
like,
also ain't start really slinging until like the last 10 minutes of the
oh,
movie.
that's why. There's the reason. There's always a
The drug
reason.
deal part didn't really stop until like after the girl was unfortunately died.
Yeah. So if they made this movie again, right? We always talk about reboots since we were saying that earlier. We always talk about reboots or remakes. Since 2023, if they remade this movie, would you want the same cast? Would you want to see who's the actor that you'd want to see right now in this kind of film?
That's a tough question.
Oh yeah, it's
All right.
everybody.
That's the
'Cause
one that gets
I don't know
everybody.
any actors.
Oh,
now. I
that's
feel like I don't know anybody. Who could be like the Busey?
There you go.
character?
That's the question you got to ask yourself. Who
Or you
would
just
be?
You gotta
Okay.
get like Tatum
Yeah.
Channing in there or
Yeah,
something,
that's a good one.
right?
Channing Tatum?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Who would be all right? Who would play cool? Right, that would be the main.
Or how do you update the plot?
Who's young enough to play? There's like no young movie stars anymore, right?
They ain't no movie stars is dead.
Yeah, it's
Caleb
no.
McLaughlin.
They cracked down on the
allowed us-
pedophile thing, so now there's like no kid.
No,
movie
just
star.
nobody cares about going to see movies for a name anymore. It's like you're not in a franchise. I don't care about your acting, bro. I got kids to feed. Good for you for going to Juilliard or whatever, but are you gonna shoot fireballs out? Oh, then I'm not spending $20 for a movie ticket. I'm sorry, not gonna see that.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to put a TikTok guy on there.
Yeah,
Yep, there
gotta
you
do
go.
TikTok
TikTok
or
influencer.
whatever.
This might be the chance for Steven Seagal to make a comeback. Be the cop. You know what I mean?
I don't think you should remake this movie. I think you need to stay right.
Stay right there.
I think maybe I would like to think as a species we evolved beyond needing to make these.
I think there's certain projects that need to be buried next to the ET video. This is one of them.
They should put this shit in a landfill.
Landfill.
Damn.
Go like this. If it wasn't for the fact that we found this on YouTube, I think it's probably already there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
bought it on DVD like a full years ago when we first had it out.
Yeah, we all did things we.
It was like $2 and it came.
That's.
It came with 2 other movies I actually like.
Oh, it was a bundle
watch.
pack.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Come on.
Okay.
Not buying Hot Boys by itself. That doesn't make it.
I was about to say, hey,
$5 to get 4 movies. That's 75 cents a movie, damn nearly.
True. Back in the day when you were younger, you just bought whatever.
Yeah.
You was like, yo, it's a new Master P film. And then like 20 minutes later, you like looking for the bootlegger, like, yo, what's your refund policy, my boy?
Or I just wait till it comes in the Forest collection. Even if 2 of them suck, you would still only spend $5. So I'm still coming out ahead. I'm still winning. I still won either way. So it's fine.
I wouldn't mind seeing this film be remade. Hood films need to get remade just for the fun of it. Just for a laugh. Like, not all.
The new cop play for lives. You know what it is? It's too serious and you niggas ain't that good.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, if Master
seriously, you gotta be funny.
If Master P really wanted to make this explode, get some, talented actors.
That's why Ice Cube is where he's at now. He figured that shit a long time ago.
You can hire a good screenwriter for nothing.
Right.
And then you got a backbone of a movie. You got something to work with. Without a script,
he got a point.
You don't have a good movie.
You're right. They don't care.
Yeah,
I know they don't care. But I'm like, that's the cheapest thing. You know how cheap the screenwriter is?
It's even cheaper to do it yourself.
Master P was like, I'll write it again myself.
Yeah.
And then somebody told him, like, no.
It was even cheaper to do it yourself.
Yeah.
It gave you more money.
And for all that, we all be writing screenplays.
Yeah.
But we know better when we read the script afterwards. Like, nah, it wasn't a good idea. But he was just like, this shit is slapping.
I would have rewrote this for $10.
Yeah.
Just to not let it be the way it is. Like in my heart, I would not feel good about myself knowing I could have stopped this from happening.
I would have been like, yo, free tickets to a Snoop concert? Yeah, I'll rewrite it right now. What's up? I love Snoop.
I would be like, all right, at least introduce the brother. I know you want to see the big giant titties. You gotta drop that plot. You just gotta get rid of that scene. And for the love of God, just put in the brother. For the love of God, just make it.
All we want is the brother.
Yeah. Because it was like, because I was bugging out. Like, did I miss a scene?
No, you didn't. You saw everything you needed to see.
Yeah.
But this is how we start 2023, people. This is how we started with Hot Boys. And it was hot trash. So there we go.
Trash.
Anthony, man, we appreciate you for taking this journey with us.
Yeah. No, I had a good time.
I'm glad you did. Do you feel like you're going to watch another Hood film after this?
I will. No, I've been watching all these old movies with my friend. That Tarantino book came out on like all these underrated movies from the 70s and shit like that. So I just watched Gator with Burt Reynolds.
I heard of that.
And I thought this is going to be insane, right? It sucked. I'm like, this was better than Gator. And you know how much money they spent on Gator?
Nah.
Burt Reynolds directed that thing.
Crazy. That's
crazy.
I
mean, just having him in a movie cost a shit ton of money back then. This was better than Gator.
That's insane.
Wow.
Yep.
Like this isn't the worst thing we've seen on this show.
Yeah, but that's a bold statement.
That is a bold statement. But like, yeah, this isn't the worst.
It's not the worst of movie. No,
it really is.
You're right. That
Paradise Alley, Sylvester Stallone after Rocky.
That's bad.
He did that.
I remember that movie. That's bad.
Tarantino's like, you gotta watch it. It's amazing. I was like, this is like the worst movie.
That's worse than this.
After the first Rocky or the fifth Rocky?
After the first, when he had written that Oscar-winning screenplay, probably. I think it probably won an Oscar for screenplay. Definitely Best Picture. It was a great movie. First Rocky. And so then he got to direct a film after that, Paradise Alley, and it sucked.
It happens, man.
Yeah, it does happen.
I remember that. This is better than that. This is better than Belly 2 and
yeah, better than Belly 2.
I like
Here's a real question for you.
Yeah.
Is it better than Baller Blocking? If these two dudes was battling for the name Hot Boys,
holy shit,
who had the better film? Was it Baller Blocking or was it?
I want to say Baller Blocking because it's only 45 minutes long.
And there you go. And there it is. Due to time constraints, Hot Boys wins, folks.
Because like this is like I'd rather be boiled for 45 minutes and not an hour and 40.
You just chopped this movie to an hour. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
They should have ended at the second car chase.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Nah.
I'm gonna say Baller Blocking too. Even though I told you the ending.
This could have been better.
Right.
This is fucked up. This reminded me of Transformers 4, where I was like, man, there's a good hour and a half in this movie buried underneath this 2 hours of shit. The same thing, like there's a good hour and a half cut of this. You could have even done the drug thing and make that work a little bit more. And he could have been like, I told my girl I was supposed to be a good person and make it be a conflict. This nigga just start wilding out like she never existed. Like, wasn't there a whole pregnant girlfriend that just died? I guess not. I guess a corrupt cop died in that car flip.
You'll never know.
Now. Yeah.
You'll never know.
Yeah.
Anthony, man, you could let these good people know where they can find you.
At least everybody died.
Social media, stuff like
just
that.
Getting back into the groove in New York City for a little bit.
Okay.
Trying to get booked. Book me on your shows. I'll be around. And I'll see you guys around.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Book that man. You heard him. Book him.
Right here.
Book him. Let him know what's up.
When is this going out?
Next week or so.
No, I'm asking because for our purposes.
Oh, yeah. We should have it out probably, like within the week or so. I mean, obviously the YouTube people won't see it until maybe
YouTube
week.
people are going to be later.
Yeah, but for our people that are listening.
For our listeners.
Yeah, by this Friday.
By this Friday? Okay, so I'll be at QED on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This should be... I almost don't want to put this out on Dr. King weekend and be disrespectful. Nah, fuck it, do it anyway. Like, a part of me is like, damn, should we have done something more uplifting? Nah, we'll get on the next one.
That train is already left the station.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. I was like, fuck. That is...
I mean,
it's too late.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. The last film we saw of Martin Luther King, Emmett Till had superpowers.
Oh, don't remind me.
All right,
this is better than that.
There you go.
Oh
there
my
you go.
God.
All right. So, anyway, you can catch us at
almost forgot. I saw that. That's how bad it was.
Anyway, you can catch us at Welcome to My Hood Films or podcast on Instagram, all one word. You'll see it right here. And if you're listening at home, it's all one word. Welcome to My Hood Film Podcast. You can catch us on Twitter at Welcome to Hood Film. That's WELCOM, the number 2, and Hood Film, as well as Turn Up Mo Productions, which I think we're probably just going to change all of them to that to make it easier for you to find us. But we're going to change it, Turn Up Mo Productions, TURNUPMO Productions. You can catch us on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as Facebook. Check out all our clips. If you want to listen to more of the show, it's on Anchor FM, Spotify, Castbox, Overcast, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube as well. Anthony, once again, we want to thank you, man, for checking out this film on Martin Luther King weekend now. And, and we'll make sure we get you back in the future and find a more reasonable hood film to show you.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah. Thanks a lot, you guys.
This ain't it.
This ain't it, but this is how we started.
But it's better than a lot of others. So.
Yeah. This is how we started year 4 now?
Something like that.
Welcome to My Hood Films 2023 edition. But anyway, we're gonna catch y'all next time on the next Hood Film as we continue to put the world on to the hood, one film at a time. Because it's your boy Marvin Lattimore.
Tony Francis.
Yeah.
That was cool. He was like, yeah, Anthony, you know the vibes. I get it. We're going to catch y'all next time, man. Peace. Happy New Year, people.
Yeah. Sorry, social shocker.